it's an aspiration. And so I'll get going to the gym. I'll start working out. I'll feel better than I've ever felt in my life. You know what got me to the gym, by the way? I started going, the last podcast, you described how you feel not working out. And I'm like, that's the last 2 years of my life. Like and then, so I'm like, fuck, I got to do this. And like, walking out, it's simultaneously wonderful and kind of sad. Because you walk out and you're like, I feel so good. Like, this is all I just had to do this.
Yeah.
It wasn't painful. It's fun.
Yeah.
And now I feel great. And you're like, fuck, man, 2 years. 2 years I went off of it. That's scary. When you're, you know what I mean? When you're oscillating between those two modes, and you don't want to get stuck in the devil's mode, but you know it's a possibility. You somehow have glued yourself to this one. Like you don't seem to really like fall off, Did you at first?
No. It's necessary for me. And it's necessary for me for mental health, and also I don't want my body to fail. Like I've seen people my age that don't exercise and their shoulders don't work and their knees are fucked and they're always tired, and like that's not a good way to go through life. If you want to enjoy life, you want to have as much energy as possible. And the best way to have as much energy as possible is to be really fit. Be really fit and healthy and eat good foods and take a lot of vitamins. Take supplements, eat healthy food. Try to stay the fuck away from processed garbage. Don't drink too much.
Right.
Don't do anything bad for your health, because your energy depends upon this physical form. And it's literally made out of what you put in it.
Yeah.
It's literally made out of that, both with effort and with food.
Right.
And with sleep. The effort that you take to sleep.
Right.
And then also the effort you take to have a stress-free environment, the effort that you take to put out as little bullshit as you can, and to like be nice to people as often as you can, and just sort of keep harmonious, fun people around you.
Yes.
You feel better.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going through something, like some friends of mine are squabbling and I have to like get in between them and have conversations, I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
The worst.
I hate when people's feelings are hurt. I hate when people are mad at other people. I fucking hate it. And I think a lot of times it can be avoided. But if you're not avoiding it and you're just jumping in it all the time, your stress levels are so high. Your comfort levels are so low. You're always going to be feeling like shit. And there's people that get caught up in a cycle of that. They're always calling people out and getting called out and insulted and trying to find the deepest burn. Ooh. And keep that shit out of your life too. Keep that shit out of your life. But don't not call things out when something's atrocious.
Right.
But just the less bullshit you have in your life, whether it's bullshit that you have to deal with because you didn't exercise, or your body's breaking down, it's like car maintenance. Like if you just don't ever change your oil, you could go a long time. I dated this girl once when I was 22, and she told me she had never changed the oil in her car.
What?
I go, how long have you had this car? She started the car. It was like literal black smoke was coming out of the back.
Holy shit.
She had a Firebird. And I was like, you've never changed your oil? She never changed her oil. But her car was still driving. That's a lot of humans' bodies.